And the cards have each of the Navaratnas, the 9 Navaratnas. On each card, first of all, there is a symbol and a color. The symbol goes along with the theme of what that is. Then there's a sloka from the Gita, which introduces that. There's a brief explanation of what that Navaratna, what that universal aspect is all about. On the back of it, there's an affirmation and a technique and the goal of the technique. So each of the cards have that. And those of you who haven't ripped into the shrink wrap, here are the cards. So the inner conflict. You see the two bows opposed to each other with the inner conflict. Master explains that the one level of the Gita talks about what deepening meditation is all about. The string of the bow is the straight spine, and the bow itself is the upright chest. And at the beginning of the Gita, Arjuna goes into a despondency because he doesn't want to kill his relatives, and he unstrings his bow. Master explains that's slumping down. And so that symbol is very apt for the inner conflict. The imperishable soul, the lotus, is the symbol. And the lotus, as is described in India, it begins down in the mud at the bottom of a pond. And then it sends up a shoot, and that shoot is reaching up for the light, and then the lotus bud comes up above that and eventually unfolds and reaches up to the light. And so I won't read each of the slokas. We're going to go through each of these, so I'm just giving an overview right now. Self-offering. Self-offering has as its symbol a flame, as its color kind of a yellowish golden orange, saffron as it might be called. And the technique is, as Swami has suggested, a technique. Every night we offer ourselves mentally into a bonfire. We offer everything that we've done, everything that we think we own, everything that we are. We burn that up and go into sleep in a free state. Directional development, as I described, the spiral staircase. Karma, the balance is weighing the deeds that you've had, good deeds and bad deeds, and this is the way you'll learn. Dharma and right action is the wheel of incarnations that goes on and on and on as you gradually learn what your Dharma is. Ultimately, your Dharma will be to awaken, but you may not know that for a long time. Knowing truth, we actually improved on this. We said this looks too much like a genie lamp. So in your packet, that symbol looks more like what in India they call a diya, or a lamp of offering. It's traditionally done throughout India to bring in God's light into the consciousness at the beginning. If we were in India and this were a ceremony, it would always start with the lighting of a lamp to invoke God's light. Devotion has the pranam, the palms joined together. And finally, self-realization. What else could we do but the spiritual eye? So that is that's the 9 Navaratnas. Gives you a sense of the flow of what this week is going to be, and especially it gives you a sense of the flow of these universal teachings in the Gita.